Yo, how's it going, everybody? We're back with another trade recap. Um, and we took a win today. I'm back on eval as I blew my funded account for the third time. So yeah, man. I mean, this month, uh, in 22 days, I blew three funded accounts, and those are all lessons. Um, as you can see, my analysis is not the problem. It's more on my risk management, exactly. And clearly shows because being on XFA, seeing that you're making actual money, the greed hits pretty hard, man. So, um, yeah. So we're back on eval. All glory to God on everything that I do. Sorry. But yeah, man. I mean, going into my bias, obviously bullish, all time highs. We're not going any lower. And we're not gonna reverse anytime soon. So we had a SMT with not a SMT. We had a let's go on the daily. I mean, I was obviously bullish. We're close to equal highs on all-time highs, and we had created equal highs on the daily and on the 4 hour. I was initially leaning somewhat bearish due to us being in a 4 hour gap and price has not closed yet. So if we would have got the respected 4 hour gap, then we would have been maybe a little bit bearish. But although price just looked so bullish on the lower time frame, as we started off going lower, tapping into a 15 and just respecting a 1 minute on ES. And yeah, we had this 1 hour gap that we obviously currently inversed on ES, but and we broke structure to the upside on the lower time frames. As you can see on the 5 minute, we broke structure on London. So now we just got a small retracement and we're back up there. So yeah, I mean, we had this 5 minute gap that we just couldn't displace past. And on ES, on 1 minute, we had this one, we swept lower. As you can see, delete this. We swept lower on Nasdaq as we took out these previous lows, kind of creating an SMT with ES. Wait, what time was this? Creating this was at 6:05. Yeah, I say we created a SMT with ES as we swept these lows, and we were respecting this 1 minute gap on top of other 1 minute gaps, or that 5 minute gap, sorry. And yeah, we just respected this 1 minute gap, knowing we got clear displacement after tapping into this last fair value gap. As as you guys all know, um, if there's two overlapping fair value gaps, then that is all one fair value gap. So once it respected the last fair value gap, and we got clear displacement to the upside. I really like that. Although we had a 5 minute on Nasdaq here, I was just straight confident on the draw liquidity, which was at 9 a.m. open highs. Um, 9 a.m. open highs here, same with ES, 9 a.m. open highs. And again, we had a SMT early. We there was no fair value gap on ES holding us down on any time frame, maybe on the lower, but on the 1 minute and above, no time, no gaps there. So, we were just kind of mitigating from NASDAQ, and then we just ended up going up higher and tapping the 9 a.m. open highs. And yeah, on the execution was just, I answered off of this just off conviction and us placing a rejection block. I've been seeing rejection blocks a lot more as we had this long wick, and as you can see, all these wicks just respected these wicks here. So I was like, okay. So I really like that. And we had maybe a small inversion on the 15-second, but I wasn't too focused on that at all. I would have just had strong conviction that this draw liquidity was higher and there was no gaps holding us down on ES. So I was like, okay. I entered here after sweeping out these lows, and we got, rejection off this wick. So I entered here, put my stop at the protected low. And yeah, I had my TP exactly here because that was the max amount that I could make on Top Step. So yeah, I had a perfect TP, to be honest. All glory to God. But yeah, man, I had my TP right here for 1500. And as soon as we hit my TP, price just reversed and just reswept these lows. This might have been a better entry, but you know, just caught this one due to small conviction, and just beyond grateful I caught that move. As you can see here, this doji candle to the downside is what caused the move. We came up, respected this 5 minute, came all the way up here, took my TP, and ended up going all the way lower. And just from there, we swept these lows, and we came up higher and just took off. So yeah, maybe on next time I might wait for a clear resweep, as that is part of my model, is waiting for a resweep. But this one, since I'm on eval, I got a little riskier and entered early and took my max amount that I can make on Top Step. So all glory to God, as gonna journal and get better with these emotions. But when it comes to eval, I'm getting really, really, really good on eval. But I have to just correlate that with the express, as it is different, a lot different. But yeah, man, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and hopefully all your trades, hopefully you guys are green this week. So God bless you guys, everybody. And yeah.